Hello, welcome or welcome back. I'm Bo.
And I'm Win.
And we're trying not to be homeless with his 3 kids. So, we're going to go through the monthly setup for March. Yes, I know it's not March yet. Shh, don't judge me. We're considering the paycheck that covers March 1st or the 1st of every month. Whatever paycheck is covering that is the first paycheck of the month because most of our bills come out on the 1st. So.
And Grandpa Boss says, fail to plan, plan to fail.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just going to start out by filling, oh, a little car coming past. We're going to start out by filling in the calendar with the important dates for the debts and the bills and the important things. So, for paychecks. So,
good place to start.
Yeah, I thought so. So when gets paid on the 23rd. So we're gonna do.
Now, there's been a struggle because of bronchitis or, just assorted things I had to take days off from. So we've had to be dealing with some short checks. This is not a usual thing, but it is very present in our concerns for getting this budget to add up right. So the reason I bring that up is previously I've been able to log in to my HR website and check on what my next check will be, and it has decided to have a problem with me logging in, so we can't just write down the amount that I'm definitely about to get. So we have to sort out how to make that happen.
Yep. So what I decided to do is I have our bare bones budget here. For me, it is based on the worst paycheck I've gotten at my current job. And for him, it's based on basically the bare bones of what he needs. So this is actually higher than his paychecks have been recently.
Not
but
bad.
Yep. But this stuff needs to get money set aside for it regardless. So if savings have to be dipped into, savings have to be dipped into. And we're just going to deal with it. So what I've been writing down is our paydays so far. And I'm splitting my paychecks in half so that they align with his paychecks. And let me say, because I haven't said that yet today, budgets are made up. They're what you make up, the rules that you make up for how to deal with your money. That's what that is. Even though I don't get paid the same days he does, I want things to line up. So I just moved my paychecks around and I ignore the balance in my bank account for the most part. And I just go off of Fridays. Because I get paid on the Thursdays between his paychecks. But I didn't want to have separate budgets. So I just figured I would line things up with his. So that's what I did. And paychecks are green. So that is highlighted in green. And then next is, we're going to start with bills. So my renter's insurance is due February 23rd. Our renter's insurance, good grief, we live together, obviously.
I like that part.
So renter insurance, that is on the 23rd. I'm paying that annually. It's
cheaper that way.
It is cheaper that way. It's more expensive than I would like, but it is cheaper that way. And then the other big annual thing, well, semi-annual, is car insurance, which is due on the 8th. So my car insurance is due then, and those are coming from savings. So those are highlighted in yellow.
Fun fact, in a lot of studying, People use yellow highlighters, but they are terrible for studying. The only value of a yellow highlighter is that you can highlight something, Xerox it, and you'll still see the pen underneath the yellow.
Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you care about that, though?
Before we had more modern Xerox machines, the old ones, if you highlighted in something other than yellow, it made it harder to see the words if you photocopied it.
Oh, okay.
So offices just stuck with yellow. And now everyone thinks that that's the best color for studying, and it's not. But
who thinks that's the best color for studying? It's just the most common one to buy.
Well, I digress.
I clearly have like 6 different highlighters.
Oh yeah, you're on it.
Okay. So any case, so those are the 2 things that we're planning on coming from savings. Wait, no, my LastPass subscription. Oh.
That's on a yearly?
Yeah, and it's due in March. I just don't know
Ooh.
what day. I don't remember what day it is. Look at that. I happen to keep all my budgets. So we're going to go back to March.
I feel like she's making a point.
Haha. So LastPass was charged on the 27th of March. So that is what we're going to put. 27th. Da, da, da. Because that is also from savings, because I and he are not great about memorizing passwords, and resetting passwords all the time is rather obnoxious. So I pay for a password manager. And that is it for things coming out of savings. And then the normal monthly bills. We have rent on the 1st. So rent and kid bills.
Mm-hmm.
And
Credits are out.
credit cards are paid off.
B&D. Do you B&D?
Nope.
B&D. And this is the last one for B&D collections.
Yep. And that's it.
What
Right?
about YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Got you.
That's a lot on one day.
Yeah.
As I said, the first needs to be the first paycheck of the month, because y'all, so much comes out that day. Okay. And then next is internet on the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da.
On a Tuesday.
Wednesday.
You know I can't read or write.
And then
S&M collections on the 7th.
Okay.
As well as Netflix. Car wash on the 13th.
Okay.
Kid Bills, the sequel, on the 15th.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Because things got mixed up.
Oh, jingled.
So we'll see how things shake up this time. On the 15th. And then 16th is heating bill. And 20th is student loans.
Oh, by the way, it was mentioned in the comments that some people want to be able to take a closer look at the details. Not all the writing is easy to see. That's something we can try to find a way to work on. But in the meantime, for any of our friends and followers that are struggling to see what exactly is being written down, I recommend that you pause the YouTube video, put it to full screen, and just take time to look at what's written there.
Also, I can just zoom in briefly at certain spots.
Okay.
So So
once we get this all filled out, there'll be a good opportunity, and we'll tell you when to pause the video. Or not when to pause
Or
the video.
I'll just zoom in briefly and we can
Okay.
talk while it's zoomed in so people can read it.
There it is.
That's fine. Okay. And
We read the comments.
21st is electric. It's electric bill.
Do we get 20th student loans? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Of course you did. 21st, that's it?
Yep, that's it. Okay.
That's all the things.
Fantastic. Okay. So now let us see if I can color coordinate this correctly.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. So blue is his spending. So that would be B&D collections, kid bills, rent, internet, S&M collections, kid bills, heating, student loans, and electric. And actually, I've been thinking about this. I've been paying extra on his debt, so I was thinking about putting that in the calendar as well, because I did set up an automatic transfer for that, or a bill pay for that, for every 2 weeks. So I'm thinking I might actually put that in here, but I don't know. We'll see. I think I might do it and then base it off of when no, that'll just complicate things too much. Never mind. Okay, so for my spending is pink, because we occasionally believe in gender norms, and also I like the way this looks better.
Mm-hmm. I've always been team blue.
Okay. So YouTube, Netflix, and car wash are my bills. And yes, he pays the vast majority of the bills. I pay most of the expenses because me having flexibility in my income is easier to manage than him having flexibility. Mm-hmm. Because he's the one with 3 kids.
Yeah, there's that.
Yep.
Details.
Yep. So, now that the calendar is set up, we can go to...
Can that be a time to zoom in?
Yes. This is the time to zoom in. Okay, so... that is... That did not work out very well. Nope, it did not. Okay, so we are going to just pull this up, because if I just try to zoom in, it is absolutely not going to zoom in correctly, and then I'd have to move the phone and everything, and it'd be complicated. So we're not going to do that. I'm just going to scroll manually here. So yeah, these are just color-coded by who's paying what and whether it's income or coming from savings. Basically where the money's coming from and where the money's going. And it's pretty straightforward. I like this calendar method because it makes things visible. And helps me keep track of like what's coming up next as the month goes along. So next is the actual monthly worksheet, and I think I'm just gonna flip back and forth.
Yeah, it's probably easiest.
Yeah. I'm just gonna flip back and forth. I'll put my little cheat sheet on top of the calendar, and if I need to look at the calendar again, I will. Like right now, because we're going to go by whatever's covering the first is going to be the first paycheck. So this is going to be the first paycheck of next month. So this is February 23rd to March 21st. Okay. 223 to 321. And oh, okay, 24. Okay, so we're gonna just go off of my little cheat sheet here, and may as well zoom in on this. So this is my second draft of my cheat sheet, and we're going off of, as I said, his bare bones budget and the worst paycheck I've had. So extra money, he's gonna focus his extra money, whatever he gets paid over the expected amount, he's gonna focus that on saving, and I'm gonna focus my extra money on debt once I reach my monthly goals. So that's what that's about. And if you'd like me to go through the actual process of updating this, I can.
Let us know in the comments.
Yep, because there will be more drafts of this. This is already the second draft. I made a different draft in January because, life changes.
Sounds like a whole video.
Yeah, I know, right? So, any case, let's get into it. Mm-hmm. So, if each of his paychecks... Wait, did I... Yeah. Okay, so this is the month. So if each of his paychecks is $13.48, multiply that by 2 to get the month. That's $26.96. And let me switch to erasable pen because I will absolutely mess up. Okay. So his paycheck, we are budgeting for the month. This is the month. We're budgeting $26.96. And then for me, it is 2006, good grief, 2006 for my paycheck. And then from savings, I'm taking the renter's insurance, which is $276. And then the car insurance. Oh wait, this is wrong. I have a little bill tracker cheat sheet as well, because keeping track of like what's actually been paid and what's been budgeted already is each month is, I don't know, I think it helps. This is from the budget mom's budget by paycheck printable workbook, and this 1539 is incorrect. So this 1539, it's actually, God, what is it? I think it's almost 2,000 now. I think it went up. I can't say for sure. I'm just gonna put 2,000. I'm just gonna put 2,000, and we're gonna go with that, because I'm not 100% sure what it is, and if I check, it's gonna stop the recording. Like, even if I pause the recording, it'll stop it completely if I go on my phone and check. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go for it. So this is subject to change. Okay, so it's going to be 2,000 plus the 276. So 2276 from savings, which I actually don't have that much in that envelope, I don't believe. But we shall see how this goes. So 2276. And if I have to take from another envelope, like, that's okay, because insurance needs to get paid. And let's see how much that adds up to. So we have 2696 plus 2006 plus 2276, 6978, which really looks like we're making money, right? Except this is from savings. So 6978, and yeah, we're not going to budget the rollover. At some point, have you checked back in with the neighbor about getting reimbursed for utilities?
It's been a little while since they hit me back up, but yeah, I did.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so one of the things with our apartment is our apartment actually shares utilities with the apartment in the front of the building. This is a 3-unit building, and apparently it used to be a duplex, and so we have to get reimbursed from the neighbor for the utilities every month, which is not the most straightforward situation. So that if we get that, that'll be other income, but we can't budget for it because we don't know when we're actually going to get reimbursed. But here we are, and nothing is getting invested because that is not a priority right now. Our priority right now is building up savings and paying down student loan debt. So we're going to move on to his spending. So for this month, we have rent, which is $12.25. Kid bills is $2.23.
Ooh.
Yep. B&D collections is $16. Internet is $71, or at least it was last month. S&M collections is $50. Heating bill, I don't know what it's going to be, but it can't be higher than it was last month, right? So I don't know. Let's just put $470. I don't know. Federal student loans, 36, right? 36. Electric bill, we're gonna go with $245 because that's what it is this month. And then let's see how bad that is. First of all,
It's not what we like.
it's absolutely not. Especially this heating bill. The heating bill this month was real bad. Okay, so $12.25 plus $223 plus 16 plus 71 plus 50 plus 470 plus 36 plus 245. So that's $23.36. And then we're just gonna we're gonna subtract $26.96 from that to see how much is left. So $360 is left. So what is the goal for kids? Because this, okay. Okay, so, what is this? This is $269. That leaves 91. Okay, so 269. That leaves 91, and then honestly, that should just go to personal loan.
Yeah.
Because that is a legal obligation and it's necessary. So, 269 plus 91 equals 360 plus 2336. Gotta double check that math. 2696. Okay, so that is his paycheck. And then we're going to go over to mine. And mind you, these are different bank accounts, which is part of why I make sure that I make the numbers work for each side separately. Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Just adjusting well.
Okay. So then for my spending, we have for my spending, we have, let's see here, 37 plus 55, for my monthly bills. And then his debt is 167 times 2, 334. So he's set to pay for his minimum payments on his student loans, but I'm sending the amount that's like the equivalent of what his credit card minimum payments were before I paid those off. So that will actually get it so that the student loans go down every month, because the first month, last month, they went up.
It's not what we like.
They went up because his minimum payment is $36, and the student loans charge like $200 and something in interest every month. So yeah, we gotta make some kind of progress. Okay, and then dining out, we're gonna budget 60, and we'll see if I go under that. Groceries is 440. Transportation is 120. Excuse me. Health. What's health? Health is also 120. And then household shopping is 60. Birthdays 20. Clothing 40. And we need clothes pretty bad. I actually kind of feel like I need to set aside more for clothes this month, but struggle's real. Okay. And then 40 for shoes, and then 40 for pet, and then 20 for personal. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. It's kind of loud when you shift around.
Sorry.
You possibly. Thank you. Okay. So let's add this up. So 55 plus 334 plus 60 plus 440 plus 120 plus 120 plus 60 plus 20 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 20. So that's 1349. And 2006 minus 1349 is 657. So that is going to go to savings. So we're not budgeting anything for registration and license yet, or subscriptions, or phone. Insurance is going to get, what is this? 89 plus 195, 284 for insurance. Okay, so 284. And then Christmas, what is 46 times 2? 92. And this is the most I will contribute, not what I'm actually going to contribute, because we pull Christmas cards. And then emergency fund is 14 plus 71 is 85, which is not enough. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true, because I decided to reallocate my house savings, which I had not accounted for in the budget before. Not this budget anyway on this channel. But that was my self-employment income. So I decided that I'm just going to put that in my emergency fund instead, because honestly, yeah, we're not getting a house for like 10 years. So having that cash just sitting around is not doing anyone any good. It would be much better off in my emergency fund. So that's what's going to happen. That's not going to be shown on here because the money didn't actually go anywhere. I'm just changing what it's allocated to, but like I'm not spending money or anything. So that's not going to be in the budget. But we have insurance. So that was 284 plus 92 plus 85, 461. And I'm really not happy that insurance went up. I'm so not happy about it. Yeah. Okay, so that's 461. So 461 plus 1349 equals 1810. Wait, what'd I do? I did the math wrong. Okay.
But you got it.
Okay. So 2006. Boop, boop, boop. 2006 minus 1349 is 657. So that's 461. So we're going to subtract 284, subtract 92, subtract 85. So I still need to allocate 196. So, car maintenance. It's getting 136. And then another 60 is going to go where? Should probably go to vacation.
Yeah.
Because we need clothes. Because of course we do. So we're going on a cruise. Probably should have put that on the monthly calendar, actually. Should have put the cruise on the monthly calendar.
Yep.
Matter of fact, let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. So we're going on this cruise. It started out as our very good friend's birthday cruise, and then she decided that it was going to be her wedding. She wants us to have like matching outfits for some reason. Yeah, and there's like multiple formal things, and one of the things is like we're supposed to have all white, and
we don't have any of that.
Yeah. And of course he needs sandals because it's a cruise, and struggle's real. Vacations are expensive, y'all. Don't do it if you can't really afford it. Okay. I love her though. I love her. If you're watching this, I love you so much. You're worth it, but doesn't mean I'm happy about what's doing to my wallet. So, the cruise, we are leaving on the 2nd. So, actually, I'm just going to highlight the days of the cruise. So, we're going to go with 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Right?
1, 2, 3, 4,
We come back on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm. On the 10th.
Okay. So we're going to what is the Bahamas? The Bahamas, right?
Caribbean.
The Caribbean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to the Caribbean. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Still not happy about what my bank account's doing. It's very expensive. Way more expensive than I had originally budgeted for. I'm not stoked about that. But my friend is worth it. It's going to hurt financially. Especially since Win here does not get PTO for those days. So he's going to have another short check.
Yeah.
It's not going to be great. It's really not going to be great. And the kids have to be taken care of. So,
babysitting has been arranged.
Yes. But, like, we still need to stock the fridge and all that stuff. And still have to pay for the hotel. And we're supposed to be getting a refund for a canceled hotel.
And, of course, the hotel is fighting
Yes.
to hold on to their money.
Yes. So it's looking like this vacation has cost so far like $2,300, I think. And it's looking to be another couple hundred. Well, another 400. Yeah, another 400. So I'm not happy about this. This was absolutely not what I had envisioned. It's not how much I thought I was going to be spending. Not happy about it. But we committed ourselves to this, and we're absolutely not going to let our friend down on her wedding. So, such is life. Okay. So, next step, now that is highlighted, is saving spent. So we have, what's it gonna be? We have renter's insurance. Okay. We're budgeting $276 for that. And then car insurance. We're budgeting $2,000 for that. And yes, these are both technically from the same they're from the same envelope. However, they are two different things, and I do want to I'm keeping my budget worksheets because I want to keep track of what each individual thing is. So I really wanted to keep those separate. And, as I've said before, you're not my real mom, and I do what I want. I do what makes sense for me and our family because I am wicked stepmom herself. So, let us double check numbers here again. And car going by. Okay. So 284 plus 136 plus 92 plus 85 plus 60 is 657. And then, of course, 276 plus 2,000 is 2276. And let us see if I can do simple addition and subtraction. Let us see. Okay, so we have 2696. No, actually, I already have this subtotal. So 6978 minus 2336. That is 4642. Minus 360 is 4282. Minus 1349, 2933. Minus 657, 2276. Minus 2276 is zero-based budget. Fantastic. Which of course means that every dollar has a job, not that the bank account goes to zero. So that's that. That is the month of March for us, because again, whatever covers the first is the first paycheck of the month as far as we're concerned. It just simplifies things a little bit for us. Let me know in the comments. Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Do you do a monthly budget? And if so, do you actually do it from the first to the last of the month? And how does that work out for you? Because I don't know. I find paycheck budgeting a lot simpler, and like seeing that every check lasts me 2 weeks feels more straightforward than like keeping up with the actual dates of the month. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Wynn?
I think that zero-based budgeting has made this possible in the first place.
You fell asleep.
I did.
I love you so much. It's late. Let's be fair. It's after 10 p.m. right now. We're both fuzzy. As I said in the last video, trying to record with kids in the house, with his kids in the house is very much a struggle. But also we have been reminded of the struggle that is recording at night, because I don't get home from work until 7:38 p.m. and trying to set everything up and have dinner and record after that is a struggle in a different way. So, it is what it is. But in any case, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for staying as long as you did.
Budget is better than broke. You deserve good things.
That's true. And I hope you have a great day on purpose.